People forget already how much utility they get out of the internet, how much utility they get out of email, how much utility they get out of even simple things like brochureware online. You know, we love stories and we love narrative, we love to get lost in an author's world. What we want to be is something completely new. There is no physical analog for what Amazon.com is becoming. I think that, I'm a very goofy sort of person in many ways. Of course humans like to explore, and we should. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's more than that. It's essential for your children and your children's children. The question really is, are you improving the world? And you can do that in many models. You can do that in government, you can do that in a non-profit, and you can do it in commercial enterprise. I like having the digital camera on my smartphone, but I also like having a dedicated camera for when I want to take real pictures. We're working on New Glenn, which is our orbital vehicle, but we have in our mind's eye an even bigger vehicle called New Armstrong. But there's so much kludge, so much terrible stuff. We are at the 1908 Hurley washing machine stage with the internet. That's where we are. We don't get our hair caught in it, but that's the level of primitiveness of where we are. We're in 1908. Infrastructure web services had to happen. I grew up reading science fiction. People will visit Mars, they will settle Mars, and we should because it's cool. Mediocre theoretical physicists make no progress. They spend all their time understanding other people's progress. I very much believe the internet is indeed all it is cracked up to be. You know you're not anonymous on our site. We're greeting you by name, showing you past purchases, to the degree that you can arrange to have transparency combined with an explanation of what the consumer benefit is. One of the things it was obvious you could do with an online store is have a much more complete selection. The Apollo program certainly had no real commercial value. It was done for very different reasons and, I think, very good reasons for the time. It's an extraordinary achievement of mankind, but it wasn't sustainable. We're taking all of the lessons that we have from New Shepard and incorporating them into New Glenn. Once you get into space, you can really unleash a lot of creativity, but the launch itself? I have been through all of the creative ways, and believe me, chemical rockets are the best. I went to Princeton specifically to study physics.